Hello comrades, you're watching RedIvan Military, and today we'll talk about the Russian combat gear set KBS Strelok. And before we begin, this is not mine, this was provided to me by my friend Nick from Tanki Store. Tanki Store is an US-based shop specialized in Russian equipment. They have Instagram, Facebook and eBay page, so if you are looking for some Russian equipment, please check them out. They also work with pre-orders, and they have some interesting and unusual things, like this KBS Strelok. Also, I want to say thank you to Roman Ryabov and Ivan Savin, because they helped a lot with this video, and links to their channels will be in the description, however these channels are in Russian. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to my Instagram, put like and all that. And let's begin. The development of this system began in 2018, when Group 99 became a part of the Kalashnikov concern. One of the key projects of that time was Modular Carry System, MCS, or in Russian MRS, a concept first introduced in 2016. The final version, which remains in production today, was officially presented in 2020. Based on it, several systems were developed. MCS, Modular Carry System, a modular body armor system available in several configurations. Standard version, plate carrier with a 3-band skeletal cummerbund. Corset body armor system, MCS combined with a load-bearing harness. In Russian terminology, this harness is called corset. Yes, like the one ladies wear. That's why during this video, every time I'm talking about the corset, I mean harness. Corset Plus body armor system, MCS in the harness configuration, featuring a weight distributive, multi-purpose modular belt. And assault body armor, MCS variant with increased fragmentation protection and extended armor coverage, designed specifically for assault operations. CRS chest trick system, a modular chest trick system available in the following configurations. Chest trick Mini, a lightweight version for essential gear, a standard load-bearing chest trick with a plate back, and chest trick Advanced, extended version with an attachable rear plate back for additional protection. And CCS, Concealed Carry System, body armor for low-profile operations, available in two configurations, low-profile plate carrier and low-profile body armor. The MCS is not a direct copy of any particular system, but rather is a compilation of the best solutions available at that time, including elements inspired by AVS and CPC from Cry Precision, and peak body armor by SDK Tactical. In 2022, the MOD was offered an MCS in assault configuration, which differed from the commercial version. There were no side pockets for armor plates, no forearm protection, and aramid ballistic inserts were substituted with ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene. Originally, the MCS was designed for soft aramid ballistic inserts, but the UHMWPE was chosen to accelerate mass production. That's why the KBS Strelok is less comfortable to wear than the original MCS. BR5 ceramic armor plates produced by Sholkova Silk Weaving Factory. The military required the entire KBS set to be produced from 1000 Den cordon, which is the Russian analog of cordura. Judging by the fact that at the Army 2022 exhibition Triada demonstrated KBS in EMR camouflage pattern, multicam pattern was also selected by the MOD. The official producer of the multicam fabric is unknown. I would just say that guys in black pajamas can produce not only sneakers. Triada announced its intention to deliver 25,000 sets to the customer in August 2023, during the Army Forum. On January 12, 2024, Triada publicly announced that it had successfully filled its contractual obligations for delivery. The standard Army-issued combat gear set KBS Strelok includes main plate carrier, front and back plate bags capable of holding armor plates, BR5 ceramic armor plates produced by Sholkova Silk Weaving Factory, ballistic inserts made from ultralight molecular weight polyethylene, modular 8-slot moly panel can be attached to the front plate bag. 3-band skeletal cummerbund, lightweight MCS connecting module with moly-capable interface. Modular load-bearing harness made from ultralight molecular weight polyethylene, providing ballistic protection class BR1 and S2. Helps to redistribute weight effectively. Neck protection module, removable 2-part neck protector, providing ballistic protection class BR1 and S2 for the neck and upper chest area. Shoulder protection module provides ballistic protection for shoulders and biceps against shrapnel and ricochets, rated BR1 and S2. Abdominal protection module, armor panel for lower abdominal protection, offering ballistic protection class BR1 and S2, additionally provides proper alignment of the groin protection module. Groin protection module, 3-leaf apron, armored module specifically designed for groin protection, rated BR1 and S2. Multi-purpose modular combat belt, main element of equipment weight distribution, allows distributing the weight to hips and legs, features moly-compatible webbing for attaching pouches and gear. Made from UHM WPE, providing ballistic protection class BR1 and S2. Armored shorts model known as armored briefs, providing ballistic protection class BR1 and S2. Thigh armor module, ballistic thigh protection that attaches directly to the belt and fastens around the thigh, providing protection class BR1 and S2. Shoulder pads standard, required for reassembling the vest from its harness assault configuration into a standard 6094 style plate carrier. KBS Strelok rifleman configuration includes the following set of pouches: 4 AA-K magazine pouches, 2 single grenade pouches, radio pouch, medical pouch for IFAK, tourniquet pouch, administrative pouch, utility pouch lower with holders, large utility pouch, gas mask pouch, entrenching tool pouch, pistol magazine pouch, and a dump pouch, which by the way is extremely comfortable. I really appreciate this one. According to Triada 2023-2024 catalog, additional configurations for other military roles are available, but so far MOD ordered only KBS for the rifleman. Otherwise we would see machine gunner, sniper, etc. T-30 backpack, a modular backpack featuring removable modules and covers. Shock absorbing pads set for additional comfort and cushioning. T-120 duffel bag, large duffel bag for transport and storage. And user manual. I will include PDF version in the description. I received an incomplete vest that clearly seen better days, but we'll work with what we have. Now let's talk how to assemble this vest. But if you want to assemble something, you need to disassemble it first. To scatter this vest all over the floor, you just need to pull 2 quick release cables located at the shoulders. And now you can assemble it in 3 configurations. This configuration is called Standard, which is a minimalistic plate carrier with a 3-band skeletal cummerbund. To assemble this variant, you need to attach the cummerbund adapter flap onto the front plate back, either on the left or the right side, depending on the personal preferences. Install the corresponding buckles onto the skeletal cummerbund. The left front end is secured to the hook and loop panel on the front plate back. Fix the modular moly panel to the front plate back using plastic fasteners and or modular adapters. Insert the straps of the rear plate back through the hardware on the shoulder straps, tuck the rear ends of the skeletal cummerbund under the flap of the rear plate back and secure them, and finally adjust it to your size using elastic cord at the back and straps at the front. So-called corset configuration. Thread the harness loops into molle slots 1, 2, 4 and 7 on the rear plate back. Pass the quick release cable through the shoulder loops of the harness, then through each subsequent loop sequentially. Tuck the loose ends of the cable into special straps located at the bottom of the harness. Secure cable loops on the inner side of the harness using hoop and loop fasteners. Cross-thread the elastic shock cord through the quick release cable. Pass the loose ends of the elastic shock cord through the lower loop and secure them with cord lock. Tie a knot at the bottom. The rear ends of the skeletal cummerbund are attached not directly to the plate back, but to the harness itself using molle retainers. Tuck the loose ends of the cummerbund underneath the rear plate back and into the dedicated slot. Install plastic fasteners onto the shoulder straps of the harness and secure them using elastic loops. Corresponding buckles should be attached to the straps of the front plate back, otherwise the front plate back assembly is identical to the first configuration. Adjust the whole system to your body size using elastic cord at the back and shoulder straps at the front for a snug fit. And Corset Plus configuration. In this configuration we add the multi-purpose modular combat belt with the side supports known as Corset System Supporting Guides or CSSG, analog to the Cry Precision's STKSS, to the harness equipped vest. The belt allows for efficient weight redistribution, attachment of additional modules and pouches, and features ballistic protection. Note that each side of the belt has a few slots for inserting the Corset System Supporting Guides. According to the manual, placement is as follows. For size 48-50, use the outer slot. For size 50-52, use the middle slot. And for size 54-56, use the inner slot. With one confident forward pull of the adjustment straps, tighten the belt around your waist to the desired size. Triada-TKO developed an absolutely fantastic sizing adjustment system, allowing quick size adjustment in just 3 moves without needing to remove the equipment. Next, we add pouches and armor protection modules based on the operational requirements. I only have the neck protection module, thigh armor module, and groin protection module. The apron should ideally be attached to the abdominal protection module, but since I don't have one, I attached it directly to the loops on the modular front panel. And the fully assembled gear set looks approximately like this. So who is this set intended for? In theory it was designed for special operations units, airborne, marines, scouts, assault units, but in reality, as it often happens in Russia, the distribution is pretty random. Usually it is issued to the aforementioned units, but there have also been cases when random mobilized troops received this kit, sometimes even 2 sets per person, and even artillerymen. In theory, the entire set is well suited for short-term, high-intensity assault operations. However, you wouldn't want to wear it for extended period of time. According to feedback from various soldiers, the most commonly used modules are the neck protector, modular belt, and groin protector. Armored briefs usually go straight to the bucket. Shoulders and thigh protection modules, though useful and important, significantly reduced mobility in confined spaces and complicate tourniquet application in case of injury. But for more detailed user feedback, it is better to listen to Ivan Savin from VoenObzor. As a specialist within Triada, he has visited soldiers directly, communicated extensively, and certainly has his own perspective and expertise on the matter. So Vanya, over to you.
Привет, my name is Ivan, I am from Russian YouTube military channel VoenObzor. And this is my opinion as a former Triada-TKO employer about KBS Strelok. In order to not look like a clone, I will read the prepared text in the advance for your own convenience. Inconvenience. Для удобства, короче говоря. По-русски не получается, по-английски говорить не получается так же, как по-русски. So, let's start my Runglish about the KBS Strelok. The KBS Strelok, in my opinion, is the turning point in the history of Russian military equipment. It is interesting not only because it has a corset system with the STKSS support system, operational adjustment on the user, additional armor protection modules what you can remove and put on your vest without help of your comrades. But it's interesting that the KBS is designed not only for the special forces like Spetsnaz, Marines, Airborne, whatever, but also for the standard regular mobilized units what have the zero competention and skills in the gear. According to my information, no one except Russian military received kits of this kind in the ordinary units. And this breakthrough made it clear to the Ministry of Defense of Russia that is necessary to move in a similar direction during design new military gear for Russian army. The Ratnik gear will be replaced by the new system what we're calling the Legionnaire. It includes new camouflage patterns, it includes new body armor with the modules of additional protections. And this kit will be based on the particles from the KBS Strelok. And I hope it will become soon.
In my opinion, this system is quite interesting. It is not a blind copy of the AVS or something else available on the market, but rather a carefully designed solution based on the several industry giants with some unique features. An 8-slot modular MOLLE panel compared to 6 on the AVS. Only Triada produces harnesses with ballistic protection from the factory, built-in ballistic protection in the modular belt straight from the factory, and more advanced neck and groin protection modules. At the same time, this set is definitely not for everyone, meaning it should not be distributed randomly. The state in which this particular set arrived to me highlights two nuances. At least half of the modules were not used by the original owner, and also the set is too complicated for the average soldier to reconfigure or reassemble. Yes, adjusting in 3 quick moves is a plus, but assembling or changing the configuration, forget it. In my set, the quick release system was completely lost. Both cables missing. The harness was attached to the plate backs with elastic cord and zip ties. Triada clearly knew who they were dealing with, so KBS comes pre-assembled from the factory in the Corset Plus configuration, meaning it is ready to use. However, changing the configuration or reassembling after a quick release will definitely present difficulties to an average user. The product indeed fits snugly, and the modular belt with CSSG inserts does redistribute the weight away from your back. It transfers the load away from your back and straight onto your knees. So there is no miracle here. You'll still have to pay the price for additional weight. And once you lay down, your fancy weight distribution system immediately goes out for a smoking break, leaving you alone to embrace the suck. So piling on too many modules isn't really an option if you plan on crawling or engage in high mobile activities. Additionally, the belt I received developed a permanent crease right in the spine area, which makes it extremely uncomfortable to wear. Of course, you can play with some cushioning pads to make your life somewhat easier, but once the fold is there, it is impossible to remove it completely. And yes, we know that originally KBS was developed to be used with softer aramid inserts, but this knowledge won't make life of an average soldier any easier. I hope you like this video, subscribe to my channel, put like, comment. If you want to help channel financially, links are in the description, and see you next time. Bye!
На войне и СВО очень сложно без него, не увидишь ничего, кроме